Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today with another video. And I meant to do my October end of the month video sooner, but a lot has been going on. And because it was overflowing, I put it in a giant Michael's bag. So we had a lot to go through, so I'll try to be quick about it. I made it through a bar of the Evil Queen, Just One Bite, and I do like this year. Of course, I did it downstairs. I didn't do it upstairs. Last year, I did it in my bedroom, and I got the alcohol note. This year, I did not get the alcohol note. It was just a very nice apple. Almost like a sweeter, red delicious kind of apple with the cinnamon, like the red hot cinnamon. It was very nice, very nicely done. I really do enjoy that, and I'm glad it didn't have an alcohol note in it. So I'm actually going to keep that one in my club. And so bear with me while I go through wax and whatevers. I feel like I went through multiples of some of these. All right, let's get through these things. So in waiting for cotton cleanups, I did get through a ball of the mega cotton balls from Walmart, the Equate. They're extra large. These ones roll. So it was a 100 count bag. So I got through a bag of those. And maybe these are the ones that roll up. One of the two. These might be the ones that roll up. This is the Whispers Super Jumbo 140 count cotton balls. So I think it's these Super Jumbo ones. So these are what I was working on while I was waiting for more cotton cleanups. So I did make it through a bag of cotton cleanups. So I love these. That's why they're staying in my club. Better late than never. Actually, I made it through 2 in the month of October because I was super excited to get those. I also made it through a body cream in Prickly Pear and Agave. I love Prickly Pear and Agave, and I'm kind of sad that it's out of our body line. And you know what, you guys? This was in my Scentsy club, and last night I eliminated it because I had to make tough choices. And this isn't, I do have one more bar, I think. Yeah, one more wax bar. But I took it out of my club because it's not one that I go to often. As much as I love it, as much as I enjoy it, as much as I'm pretty sure it's not coming back, I love it. I really, really love it. And I really loved it in the body wash and the body cream. But I do have this, it reminds me of a fancy shampoo. But I mean, I decided to eliminate it from my Scentsy club because I have Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, and that's my favorite of all of like the shampoo type smelling ones. This one's beautiful. Beautiful. And I was a little sad to take that out of my club, knowing I'm certain it's not coming back. Like, I bet money on it. So I was a little sad, but I'm like, no, I have Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, and you just can't possibly keep every single thing that you want. So, and then here's the Prickly Pear and Agave body wash that I got through. I sincerely love this. But I think the name, Prickly Pear and Agave, most people are like, I don't know what that is. I'm not buying that. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Even the description, prickly pear, agave, and sheer petals. Most people are like, I don't know. Like, I'm not spending $9 on something I don't know. So I think that's what killed that poor one. And I made it through a bottle of Luna body wash. Oh, love Luna. It's so pretty. It's jasmine, sweet pea, berries, and sandalwood. It's an amazing scent. I got this, was it this I got in a whiff box? I don't remember. I know I got the soak in a whiff box. But it's a good one. I really like it, especially in the body wash. So that was fun. And I made it through, I was doing some samples for customer mail too. So Plus I used some of this on my dog before we had to put her down. I've had a lot of stuff going on, you guys. Put the dog down. Dale, and who knows, me too. I got tested just because we don't have a room for him to, what do you call it? You know, be by himself, isolate. So, I mean, we got one bed. Like, I need to put in that room that used to be Cassie's room that was going to turn into an office. I just need to put an extra bed in there because it'd be nice to have. So, anyways, if he's got it, I've got it. But my son and I are okay. So far, knock on wood. But lots of stuff has been going on. So, but Driftwood Bay was really great in the dish soap. It's such a pretty scent. If this came back, I would totally buy this. It's slightly manly. Definitely the Woods family. It's like a really pretty soft scent. Driftwood Bay, I have no idea what the wax smelled like, but that was amazing in the dish soap. So we had a nice time with that. You guys, see, I still have lots more. But it wants to fall off my chair. I also made it through a body cream in apricot vanilla, and I love, love, love this one. I'm sad that we don't have it anymore in the body care because it's beautiful, and it's like peach ice cream, like a real soft vanilla peach ice cream. It's amazing. I can see why it's Heidi's favorite because I really like that one too. We'll save these till the end. Try to go through really quick. I had a sample L3 Waxy Wonders of Strawberry Pound Cake. I did put that in the mini warmer in my kitchen. Didn't really smell it. I don't know. I think Scentsy spoiled me. So that's that. And I did make it through the little scent, oh, I'm black. The little scent cup of Icicles and Icicles and Evergreen. I love this. It's so pretty. To me, it's like evergreen and noshy pear. The way that is it like apple and peach in this? Oh, it's really, really good, and it's really sweet. And I feel like if you liked, excuse me, inhaled my spit. If you like evergreen and grapefruit, like how sweet that was, I think that you'll really, really love that. Sorry, I went to breathe in and okay, so lots of wax here. I just don't want to not have them together when I get them together, if that even makes sense. So I went through several here. So bear with me 1 minute. I got some odds to talk about. Make sure I keep those together. More pods. I knew they were in here. So I knew I'd gone through more. This bag is not the best system. Let me tell you. It works just fine for holding them all. It's just keeping them together. It's not as easy as it looks. Alright, let's see, because I did not do 2 videos in October, because work has been crazy. So I just saved these all, and then I didn't even get to do them at the end of the month, so. Okay, so I have 2 pods of Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. It's such a pretty scent. I feel like, does anybody else feel like this? And please don't say it's COVID. But I feel genuinely like the pods in general don't last as long as the very first time and maybe it's the room and maybe it's the scent together, but in the office area, Gingy's room, we call it, because he has a little bed in there and all kinds of stuff, and his food and his water and stuff, because we didn't want the dog eating his food because the dog was blind, long story. But so his own little room with his cat litter box and everything. And in that room, aloe water and cucumber was amazing, and I want to say that lasted like months. But in the kitchen, I used cranberry pumpkin spice, and I felt like it was several weeks, but then it got to where you couldn't smell it anymore. And this is beautiful. It's like the orange, and it's got like a almost toasty note to it that I really love. I don't know, I can't quite figure that one out, honestly, and I should have kept this bag to put these in. It's fine. So I went through a bulb, a 20-watt bulb. I'm trying to think what warmer that was, but this one blew out. What was that? Don't remember which warmer that was. Well, regardless, doesn't matter. I went through a 20-watt bulb. And then I also have in the kitchen now mulled cider and spice going, which is very nice. Again, it's just not real strong. It's not like aloe water and cucumber was in the office. Like, it's pretty. Like, I can't really smell much in here, but it's pretty. It's like a sweeter one, but I feel like it's light and it goes away fast. But I felt like that with the whole summer collection too. So the strongest one was mandarin and mango. I don't know. And then right now in my Scentsy air purifier, let's talk about that for a minute. Boy, do I love having that thing. Although it's not turned red around Dale. Poor guy. He's in a video and doesn't even know it. Has not turned red. Like, I put it in the bedroom right beside my side of the bed, thinking, you know, maybe it'll clean the air so that I don't get sick. And it hasn't turned red, but I had a candle near it, and when I blew the candle out and the dark smoke in the air, it literally kind of sucked the candle smoke in, turned red, and it went through, and then when it was done with its cycle of cleansing, then voila, it turned blue or white again. Looks kind of blue to me, but it's white. And I was like, man, that thing's magical. I love this thing. So I don't know, psychologically I hope it's helping. But I'm loving the air purifier, and boy, am I glad I got it when I did. But Mighty Pine is going in that, and it's pretty. I love this one a lot. These are more fragrant, I feel like, than those pods have been. Maybe because it's pine, I don't know, but I'm really loving those pods. And okay, so let's get to the wax, and then we'll save the actual jar candles until the end. So I put upstairs in Gingy's room in the bathroom. Here comes the sunflowers. Oh, I do love this one. You guys, I did take it out of my club because I'm gonna gamble that it's gonna come back, and I cannot have a $500 club. I just can't, especially in December. It's just so pretty. It's such a pretty floral, like a perfumey floral. It's like a sweet candy floral. It's beautiful, and I sincerely hope that comes back. Otherwise, I might hate myself. Excuse me, now I have hiccups. Oh my gosh. And then I also went through Scarlet Sunflower. I do really like this one. This one came from a whip box. It's a little, I mean, it's a little more, it's not as sunshine sweet as Here Comes the Sunflowers. Like, this is definitely sunshine sweet. And this is like a slightly darker version. It feels similar, but I I do love the bright sunshiny tone of that scent versus this one, but this one is still gorgeous and I still really love it. You get almost like the fall feeling with this perfumey floral, but you get almost like some fall leaves. You know, it's gorgeous, and I really do love Scarlet Sunflower. It's like a darker fruity floral, so it's very pretty. I also put in Graduation last night, and I struggle with some of the vanilla scented ones. I didn't really smell this one, so I took this one out of my club, you guys. To me, it comes off like a vanilla apple pear. I don't really get the leather note in it. I don't really get books. I just get like an apple pear with vanilla. I don't know why. And it's beautiful, but it's so soft that I can hardly even smell it. If I'm up on it, I can smell it, but it's not like a heavy scented one. And as much as I do enjoy this one, and it is unique and it was fun, it's just too light for me to keep in my club. I'm just trying to be tougher on my club. So when it first started getting cold here, I did Cedar Cider. I loved this one last year. I don't love it this year, and I don't know what it has a bit of a sharp note, which is obviously the cedar. Probably cedar mixed with cider. And I love cedar chests. I do. And maybe because this was in my club and it was a slightly older bar. I mean, it wasn't that old. But it got just a little bitter. So I'm putting the other bar of this in my vendor show in December to see if someone buys it. If they don't, like, I'll happily melt it. It's not like I won't melt it, but it's just kind of sharp, and that one probably won't make it into my club at the end of the season. I did make it through a bar of First Day of Fall. I love this one, and it has a note in it that I swear, even though it's not in the description, I swear there is a tad bit of star anise in here, which is slightly black licorice. And I think that's why I like this one. It's like fall leaves, spices. It's not like super spicy, but it's mostly like, I don't know, cool, crisp fall. It's not like painted, it's not bright like painted leaves. It's literally, I swear, it got a, maybe it's the spices, but it comes off slightly star anise to me. People say anise, so if you're like anise, that's what we call it here, is star anise. I know people from the other countries like the UK, Scented with Lee, I watch, he's from the UK, Canada, like you guys say anise, and I think Karen from Australia and Natasha, and I don't know, just here in Pennsylvania we call it anise, so yeah, but that's the poinsettia thing too. Like we say poinsettia, like people would laugh at me if I called, they would literally probably laugh at me here if I said poinsettia. They'd be like, what you talking about? But so that's why I say poinsettia, because that's what all of us say. But yeah, it's just, I think it's a Pennsylvania thing. It is spelled poinsettia. But anyways, I digress and I got a boogie. So I went through a bar of Olaf Warm Hugs. Oh, this is a pretty scent. See, okay, so a lot of people compare this to Fresh Ice, and I get that. But if I had to pick, Fresh Ice is staying in my club, because Fresh Ice definitely has like a cologne vibe to it. And Vanilla Mint has a perfume note to it. So you've got the perfume and the cologne, Vanilla Mint, Fresh Ice. This is just a minty vanilla. No perfume, no cologne to me. It's just like pure, soft, minty vanilla. And it's beautiful, and I do love it, but I'm probably gonna keep Fresh Ice and Vanilla Mint at the end of the season in my club over this. Not only because it's 50 cents more, The fresh ice is stronger, and I like the cologne, the unique cologne note in that versus this, which is pure, just more kid-friendly, peppermint and vanilla. It's not real cologne or perfumey. I went through a bar of Kahiko Hula to decide if I want that in my club. I do. This was in Gingy's room. It's like a coconut and banana. Maybe some pineapple. Yum. It's all the things that I love when it comes to fruity. So that one's sticking around in my club because I can't get rid of that one. That one's too good. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. You never know. I might have had a moment where I'm like, I can't keep them all. And then on Halloween, I did caramel apple craze since I couldn't hand out candy or my origami. I need all this origami. Like, I'm not infecting anyone, so look, the packaging is stellar. But it's like Johnny Appleseed and some vanilla, some caramel. Yummy. I really love this one. The packaging is to die for. That's a keeper package. I really love that one. So we had fun with that, and he could smell it. That's why he's like, I have COVID. I'm like, I think you do. But then I went through mulled cider and spice. This was very nice. The orange is prominent. It's, if you were to mix Wassail Wonderland with Mandarin Mango Nectar from the summer collection, that's this. And so, I mean, again, if I have to pick for my club, I'm keeping Wassail Wonderland. I did not pick Mandarin Mango, even though I really did love that. I just can't keep them all. And I am over the moon with Wassail Wonderland. I have been since last year. That's another one. Wassail. Here we say wassail. It's like the song, here we go wassailing. So everyone here calls it wassail, but you're not wrong to call it wassail. It's just not what we say here. So sorry, I pronounce things weird because I'm from Pennsylvania, I guess. I don't know. It is pretty. It's light on the spice. It's more orange forward. I enjoyed it. It's just not one that is a club keeper for me. And the same with Orchard Apple Spice. It was okay. It was not my favorite. It reminds me of something. Is it this one? Yeah, kind of a little bit reminds me of Just One Bite, but Just One Bite is better. This is worth the extra 50 cents to have this in your club. This is a little more generic. I don't know. I just wasn't super excited, although I do like the packaging. I just wasn't super excited about Apple Orchard Spice. I think because I like Just One Bite more, and to me they're similar. This one has a little more cinnamon, I guess, is why I like that one. So I also put in my bedroom, I just had a wild hair. It was cold outside. I'm just like, I don't feel like putting anything spicy in the bedroom, so I put Mahalo Coconut up there. If this doesn't come back, I might cry because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, it smells like summer, and I really should have put this one in my club, and I contemplated this in Coastal Sunset. And do you know that I just kicked Coastal Sunset out of my club because I'm like, I think I like Mahalo Coconut better. So I'm gonna hope that since this one's so popular, it's coming back. I did not put that one in my club, and after I melted it in my bedroom, I regretted that decision, but you know, it is what it is. And I also, thanks to Etta Harrison, melted Sizzling Cinnamon. My son was so excited because he loves Cinnamon Bear. This is strong. I almost think this is stronger than Cinnamon Bear. Like, this is nose hairs curling strong. But I loved it. We enjoyed every minute of it. We are huge Red Hot Cinnamon fans, and that was so much fun. And Etta, I thought of you the whole time, so thank you, Etta Harrison. That was a blast. I went through 3 bars of Icicles and Evergreen. So Icicles and Evergreen, the scent of the month. 2 of them I made samples with, and the other one was melting all through my house. Again, this reminds me of, woo, you see that in my nose? Tried to inhale some wax. It's just, it comes off to me like Nashi pear and evergreen. It's the most beautiful, sweet, not obnoxious evergreen. I could probably melt this all year round because trees make me happy. I don't know what it is, but the smell of trees, they make me happy. And when you put something yummy like pear with it, even though it's not pear, it's like apple and peach. To me, it smells like pear. I'm all over that. And that's adorable packaging. So yep, that's a keeper. And then we also did Eucalyptus Wreath in the bedroom. This one is really pretty. It's softer. Of course, I did the whole bar. I always do a whole bar in my bedroom. Whole bar in Gingy's room and the bathroom. Whole bar down here usually. I mean, it has like a cologne vibe to it, but it's got like that soothing, I think it's got sage in it, if I remember right. But it's got the eucalyptus, which makes it kind of cooler and fresher. And then you've got the sage, which is calming. So that was perfect for the bedroom. We enjoyed it. It's a little on the soapy side. It's like a soapy cologne. So it's like a really nice men's soap is kind of what it reminds me of. It's beautiful. It's not one that I think I'm gonna have to put in my club. I don't know, I have to think about that. I like it, do I like it enough? That's not one of those, it's going in my club. And then who was this? I can't remember who gave me this now. Is it Janae? Or was it Brandy? I think this was Janae. Well, whoever gave me this. Banana nut bread. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I am so glad this is coming back and bring back my bars, so I did the whole thing. Amazing. Dale loved it, but we like things that smell like food. It's so good, and it's such a great performer, and that is the star. Wow, I'm so grateful I got to melt that. Like, I loved every second of it, and I just felt a huge amount of gratitude all day that that was going. Well, 2 days probably, I think it was, but just filled with tons of gratitude, and you guys, I love that. And then I went through 2 bars of vanilla bourbon. You know, in the summer when I did this, I was like, whoa, that's too strong. Like, I'm not into this right now. And it was very vanilla, nutmeg, almost some maple. So I did both of these, and I struggled smelling it. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, I didn't get the heavy maple like I did in the summer. And I don't know, maybe from Father's Day they sat around too long. I don't know. I got like the hint of the maple, the vanilla, a little nutmeg maybe, but it wasn't as strong as it was before. I thought I was really gonna love it, but I didn't love it. And so I took it out of my club. Watch me hate myself for that one. Because I think I have 1 left, and I might take that to my vendor show. And I also made it through a bar of Cookies for Santa that's coming out in the Scents of the Season. I do enjoy this. It's very buttery. It's like this is what sugar cookies should be. I know people hate it because of the milk note. It comes off like cream cheese, and they don't like cream cheese notes. I'm blessed that I don't get that. I don't have that problem at all. So I enjoyed it, and it's really strong, and it's so good. It's like the perfect sugar cookie. To me, it's like a sugar cookie with cream cheese icing. I do love this, but you guys, I took it out of my club, not only because Scents of the Season is coming back, like November 15th, I think it is. So if I change my mind, I can put it back in my club. But I'm like, it's not one that I'm going to go to all the time. Like it's not a must have. Now, I did this because I don't like sugar cookie because it comes off like Play-Doh. This one does not. That's why I had this in my club, but I'm like, I don't know, that's valuable real estate now, and I just don't know. Like I'm actually, I enjoy almond croissant a little more, so for now I took it out of my club. We'll see if that changes. And then the day before Halloween, I did Dark and Devious, because the day before Halloween we had trick-or-treaters. Oh, I love this. It reminds me of a molasses cookie. So when I smell this, I smell molasses cookie. Makes me want to go eat molasses cookies. It makes me want to make molasses cookies. I'm crazy in love with this. I think I ordered some more bars, and that's in my club, and that's not going anywhere because I'm a huge fan. And I did 2 bars, one upstairs, one downstairs, of the Muppets, just because I wanted to see, okay, so this did really well in Gingy's room, so I wanted to see how well it did down here, and it didn't. This maybe lasted a couple days up in Gingy's room, where it was more of like a day down here, but I really love this. You guys, I took this out of my club and it had the little thing like, uh-oh, like you can buy this bar right now. I don't understand why it's one that you cannot add to your club, because it's not, I mean, it's one you can still buy. If you go to the Muppets tab, you can still buy this. But yet I took it out of my club. It had the little circle thing, and sure enough, it's not one of the options to add to your club. But I figure since I see on here Fozzie and Gonzo, which I'm really needing Gonzo. If Gonzo or Beaker comes out, I'm buying those. Which I still have my heart set on Kermit. But this is so good, so good. So I'm thinking that they're gonna come out maybe next year with Gonzo and Fozzie. So that's why I didn't get too undone about it. But this is an excellent fruity one. Excellent. It's totally excellent. I loved it. It'll probably go back in my club whenever these come back, because I really do love it. It's like super fruity, like rainbow sherbet, but without the foaming, frothing kind of, like lemon sorbet has that too. You get almost that bubbly, frothy. You have to eat them to understand, I guess. I don't know. It's not really effervescent per se, but I don't know. Those are good. I love those. I have one more bar and I could still buy more. So it's just not in my club right now because I'm pretty sure they're coming back with more Muppets. So then I also did a bar of toasted acorn and oak. Love this. This is staying in my club. This is like creamy, woodsy. So you get that creamy, gourmand, kind of nutty with a hint of like cinnamon, like the red hot cinnamon. So you get that ever so well done in that mixture, but with the creamy, nutty. It's so creamy. And then you get that like tree kind of vibe. I don't know, from the oak. It all comes off creamy, kind of like vanilla oud. It reminds me a tad, just a tad, of vanilla oud. Vanilla oud is better, but I really love this. Again, that's why I got rid of vanilla bourbon, because I really, really love this one even more than vanilla bourbon. It's just so pretty. So that's a keeper for me, toasted acorn and oak. The guys like the pods and everything, so. And then this did not come for my birthday. So I did not melt this on my birthday. We'll save the birthday one last. But I did melt together my favorite, because I swear it's like carrot cake. Scary Good and cinnamon buttercream. Love these together. They're amazing. So if you love carrot cake with cream cheese icing, here's your carrot cake, here's your cream cheese icing. Cinnamon Buttercream and Scary Good are in my club. Well, this one's not my club, but it's gonna go in my club, and this one's staying in my club because of that. Because whenever I crave carrot cake, I'm melting this. It makes me super happy. I love everything about it. I love them separately. I love them together. Oh, they're just so pretty. The yummy spice cake and that like slightly cinnamon cream cheese icing, mascarpone cheese. Yeah, so that's amazing. So I did that after my birthday, but I didn't care. It was still October. And then for my birthday, I melted this wax bar in like the sample I had from Zach. But this was a bar that Brandy sent me of Happy Birthday, the Canadian version, and I can't wait to save my sticker. This was so much fun. I really do love Happy Birthday, and I can see why people say sometimes you get the little bit of a chocolate cake note and sometimes you don't, you get vanilla. It does kind of morph a little like that, but it's beautiful. It's not as strong. I think I just struggle with some of the vanilla scents, but I love vanilla. It's really good, and it was a lot of fun. And so thank you, Brandy, for that one. And it's fun to throw bars in that you guys have gifted me along with my other monthly stuff that I'm working on, because it's so much fun just to think about you guys when I get those, and it makes me happy, and I'm tickled pink. So thank you, you guys. Those were my wax bars, and so if you don't want to stick around for the candles, totally understand. So I just have 4 candles that I've made it through. And the first one is going to be it's L3 Waxy Wonder candles. And I got these because this is a rough time of year because my friend Ursula passed away on October 28th. It's a week after my birthday. And so I thought this might make that a more fun experience. So melting candles, thinking of her. So I got the Sorting Hat one, and these are Gringotts Vault Cash candles. So I did get $1 from this one, and it mostly burned. And it was red, so it sorted me into the Gryffindor, and I was like, I knew I was always Gryffindor. So then the first one I did that melted down mostly, and you can see they get sooty, but I don't trim the wicks, so that's probably part of it, was Basilisk. And I love the smell of this one. I only got $1 from this one, but this one's like sweet, like candy kind of sweet. It was very pretty, Basilisk. So yeah. And then I didn't really smell it that much while it was going, or this one. And this was supposed to be pumpkin pecan waffles, but I didn't really smell that one that much. Now this one I smelled a little better, and it's like vanilla. I can't even. And I only got $1 from this one. This was the butterbeer one. I did this one on my birthday, around my birthday, so I did smell this one. Not super fill up your house fragrant, but it was fun. I did enjoy the butterbeer. And then this candle is a lot of things. Okay, look at the bottom of this candle. And the Lazy Susan that goes on my table, because I have a square table with 8 chairs. And it sits up high. Well, the Lazy Susan that sits on it has a mark on it now because this burned. Do you see how it burned? It charred the label. Of course it did. It's Snape. So it charred the label, it charred the bottom on here, and it marked up my table. And it burned all the way down, like all the way. Like there is not even a hint of wax in here. And all the rest of these still had some wax in them. Just a teeny tiny bit of wax. Why this one burned down so hot to where it almost cracked and almost broke the glass, I would think. It started burning my table, took some of the varnish off. I think that's the varnish on my table that's here. Bubbled it up. It's so weird. But this candle, and Snape is my favorite character in Harry Potter besides Harry Potter. This candle was a $50, I got $50 out of this candle and shocked the pants out of me. But this is the one that I'm like, Ursula's my Snape. So this is the one I did. You have to know the story. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read it, but if you know the story, you know why I think Snape, well, Ursula is my Snape in the story, and why I had to melt that on her angelversary, and why it was like so significant that I got a $50 bill out of that, almost like Ursula was going, here you go, happy birthday, Missy. So I had a lot of fun with this candle. It smelled really good. I smell nothing now. It literally melted all of it, everything. So, and I think it was about to burn and crack. A little fruit fly from the bananas out there. But yeah, so those are the 4 candles I got through. I'm still working through Gryffindor, and I still have Ravenclaw to do. Because that's Ursula's house. She was Ravenclaw, and her birthday is in a couple days, so I plan to melt that one then. So yeah, that is my monthly empties, and hopefully that was informative. And I should have a box coming later today, so you might see me later today, depending on how things go here. He's sleeping right now, so but yeah, I have to go back to work though. So talk to you later, guys. Bye.